Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make this new auto Armadillo Trident XP farm. The old one has been patched and this is the new version, obviously a lot bigger, but still the same concept but automatic, 40 plus levels. What you need here will be 14 glass blocks, 25 smooth stone, 1 stone brick, 1 sand, 1 oak leaf, 8 dirt, 4 observers, 4 pistons, 1 dispenser, 1 composter, 1 sign, 3 trapdoors, 1 button, 1 minecart, 1 powered rail, 6 rails, 1 name tag, an anvil, a lever, 4 redstone torches, 1 cactus, a bucket of water, a trident and an armadillo. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first of all, you get your stone brick and you're going to dig a hole and place it in. And whatever way the little line faces towards, that's north. That's the way the machine's going to be facing. So you're going to break the block in front of it and place a sand, which is good. Now, what we need to do here is set up a contraption for capturing a zombie. So what you're going to want to do is build 2 blocks either side of it. Actually, all around it. I'm going to bring these up by 2 anyways, and then put 1 either side. And then we're going to have to put a trapdoor in the middle here and open it. That's what we're going to capture the zombie in. So wait till it's night time, get the zombie over it, and he will fall down into it, which is great. We have the zombie captured. But before it goes to daytime, we put a block over his head to stop him from being killed by daylight. You can break everything around him now, including the dirt and the trapdoor, left with the stone block and the sand. Now, you see I changed it to daytime and he's not dying because the stone block above his head doesn't allow the sunlight to get to him. Now, you need to get an anvil and rename a name tag to whatever you want to stop him from despawning. So I just put it down as Joe. Put the name tag onto the zombie and now he won't despawn. You put a composter in front of the stone block, just above the sand block, and build this the way I have it built. It's kind of like a triangle, or you can do it after. Once I put this oak leaves in, you can just put them either side of it if you want. So right then you're going to put an oak trapdoor or any trapdoor on the back of it. You can build this out of any blocks, but I wouldn't recommend using any block that silverfish eat through, like stone. So stone bricks is what I opted for. Now what you want to do is build a stairway up into the top for getting an armadillo in. We need an armadillo for this, so I recommend going out to a Badlands biome and finding one. You can use chunk base or whatever, and you're going to build this contraption with a powered rail and a torch at the end of it. So once you have the armadillo brought over, you're just going to put him into the minecart and you're going to push him right up into the top. Now make sure he's pushed into the very end, and then once you break the minecart, he has to fall down inside. You can also make this with two armadillos to make it last longer and get more XP out of it, but I find that one is just enough without lagging the world out and stuff as well. So we're going to replace the block on the right side with a dispenser, and that's what we're going to be putting our potion of infestations into. The more direct you can get it on the armadillo, the better. So just simple, a button that presses, and that's how you activate it, which is great. Put all the potion of harming or potion of infestation, and I'm going to show you at the very end of the video how to make it. So you want to come out 3 blocks from the button and fill all that underneath it with the 4 blocks, 1 on the floor, and that's that side setup. Come over to the far side and you're going to come out 1 block all the way down to the ground, and then the 2 blocks just like this. Then you're going to want to come in front of the composter and place 2 blocks at the same height of it and a piston directly underneath that last block. Now you want to get an observer and make sure it's facing into the piston. Put a piston underneath the end of the blocks here and make sure you get an observer facing into it as well. You can check by the observer facing into it, the arrow has to be pointing towards the piston. This is the trident killer section of the farm, so we're going to do the same again. Piston is basically just copy and paste on all sides. Piston and observer facing into it again. So it will look something like this once you've gotten this far. Now what you want to do to turn on and off the machine is add a lever onto that piston and a redstone torch onto the side of every piston. Just like that. See, it's working like that, and you can just knock it off. Stop it from keep going. Now you want to put stone blocks on that side there and then glass in front so you can see what's happening. You don't have to use the glass, but I recommend replacing the floor with a block that the silverfish can't eat into, which is I've opted for smooth stone, which is great. Now you put a sign at the end of the run here on the 3rd block away from the dispenser and use a water bucket to fill in that oak leaf, and it will pour and it will stop right at the sign. silverfish will run down there and go into the pit to be killed. So you come out here 1 or 2 blocks, and then the oak trap doors are for opening to throw the trident into. So with that being said, you can add 2 more blocks here. These will be for the AFK platforms, which is awesome. You can stand up here, you stand on that block here for AFKing, and that's how you get the XP. What you want to do is you open the trapdoor and you throw a trident down. Now, if you're using this in Realms or any game, the trident should stay in there all the time, and anyone else can use this machine and still get the XP from it. So that's how the trident kill works. It won't despawn. You won't have to do it every time. So to activate the machine, you put the cactus under the composter, and then you splash the potion, and that's the machine working to make sure you have the trident killer on already. And sometimes the silverfish fly out through the corner here, so just place glass blocks to stop that happening, because they'll go for you. And that's the machine set up. We're going to change it to survival and show you that we're picking up the XP. I've ran this once with 1 armadillo and it's given me 48 levels. Obviously levels get slower as they go up, so you can see it's only slow now, but if I was on level 1, that would be shooting me up massive amounts of level. As you can see, the silverfish spawn from the armadillo and they get fed down into the machine, and the trident keeps killing it. I do recommend taking the cactus away every time you're done using the machine. I'm always afraid of the armadillo like getting killed or despawned. But for now, I'm going to show you how to make the potion of infestation. So you're going to need a brewing stand, then netherwort, gunpowder and stone, and that will give you the potion of infestation once brewed up. So we're going to grab those 3 ingredients. We also need blaze powder actually. So let's grab some blaze powder to power up the brewing stand. Feed that into there. And then we'll have our water bottle and we'll put netherwort into that. And after a while you get awkward potion, and then you put in the stone to get the potion of infestation, which will be done now. And then to make it a splash potion, any potions that you want to make splash, you'll need a gunpowder. So once that's finished, then you'll get the potion of infestation, and you can just add that into the dispenser of the machine. Just make sure it's topped up every time. And with that, that's the tutorial for this. Unfortunately, the last one was patched, but this is the new workaway around it. And if you do like it, please subscribe and like the video. Comment for more.